6 years. 6 years, and I still can't get this shit together. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Unpopular Review. I should have made a special intro, but I didn't have time because we just literally made this morning when I realized it's been 6 years. I realized it yesterday, but it's been 6 years. And what better way to celebrate 6 years than to bring in the original crew, the ones who started it all, the original founders, as one person likes to say so much, none other than the ultimate fan. I love you solo, Patrick the Fool Nelson, as well as Steph, the administrator, Duviella, and of course, the executive consultant, Chris Harris. First time the three of us have been on air in, I want to say some years. I know, I've had a couple episodes with Stefan in the last couple years. Patrick, I haven't seen you. You appear at Royal Rumble a few times when I'm there, and you don't say hi. Same thing with SummerSlam. Apparently, I saw a plaque in the backstage area. But how the hell are the two of you on this lovely November night before NXT?
Phil Nelson, are you going to go first?
I'm doing well. I'm excited. 6 years went by so quick. Time go by so fast. I remember we started this journey at Legend Bar. We want to create golden minds, talk about wrestling. We had a passion for wrestling. I'm happy that we started the platform together. I'm excited to grow the way you guys do. I'm excited. Platform today is growing big and it's here to stay. I'm excited for the future of Unpopular Review.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, it's really amazing to see how far UPR has come from the small beginnings we had to as big as it's gotten, and that's been under one person. That's been the executive consultant. So I really want to acknowledge you today. So I'm putting up the ones to you, OG, and to Pat, like everybody that's been a part of this thing since day one. It's been amazing to see how many people have touched this and then gone of it to so many different directions in professional wrestling. So I'm just happy to be back in this space. And yes, Z, in other words, we are the ones. Literally, we the ones.
You say we're the ones. However, the ones are getting their ass whipped on SmackDown every freaking week, right? Every fucking week, these original Bloodline clowns get their ass whipped. George Samuel Lewis has also been with us pretty much since day one. Remember watching you guys on Facebook? We were exclusive to Facebook. Jeffrey, who won Fan of the Year last year, says, "What's up, y'all?" Jeffrey, looking forward to trying to get a second year in a row as the Fan of the Year. Also, stay tuned with us. I'm going to release the first nominations that we have, first 6 categories, I should say, for the End of the Year awards coming up to you later next month. Steph, what's up? Steph says Jeffrey. Charmaine says UPR is number 1. Charmaine also been with us since the beginning. Steph, what's up, bro?
What's up, Jeffrey? What's
going on? You had to say it correctly this time because first he says, Steph, what's up? Why are you here?
Like, why am I back?
That's rude. He said that's rude. Steph, what's up, bro? And Jeffrey says, happy anniversary to UPR. All right, let's talk about it. We're not going to be here forever, right? We want to talk about the fact that we've been here for 6 years. 6 years, hoping to do 6 more, hoping to do bigger and better things. Understand that we've had, it may not look like it sometimes, we've had quite a few wrestlers on here, whether it be professional, whether it be independent wrestlers, breaking news, scoops, multiple hosts. I'm not going to mention all of them because I don't know who wants me to mention them. Some people have been happy about the departure. Some people weren't. But multiple hosts have been here and gone on to do their own stuff. Inspired a lot of people. It's been a very rewarding time. And we have grown from, as you can see, the 3 of us. Shout out to April, who just completely retired. And I tried so hard to have her on and she didn't want to come on. But she does send her love, and she probably will be in the comments later. But yeah, it's been a great time to the point now UPR, I can successfully and happily say we jumped from 3 to now between wrestling, sports, and entertainment. 22 hosts on here, 22 members of UPR, I should say, working either in front of the camera or behind the camera. And it's been a very fun time and experience. But the ultimate fan, I love you solo, asked us a question. He was trying to get the show started before the show got started. He asked us a question. What is your favorite wrestler currently right now? And since he asked that question, I'm going to be a dick. I'm going to be an asshole. And I'm going to ask you the question first. Who is your favorite wrestler, Patrick?
Right now, currently, it's going to be Solo. I have Solo and Gunther.
Just a second. Gunther. How do we not know Solo when it's in this title? Okay, go ahead.
What happened? What you said?
How do we not know it was Solo when it's literally in your name?
That's a good question. Solo's on a different league now. He's doing his thing. The new bloodline is tough.
The new bloodline is tough. Charmaine's going back to our old promo battle days, which I'm trying so hard to bring back to you. I did my first promo battle and beat two men, Owens Martinez and David Sanderson. We remember that well. Very interesting promo battles we've had in the past here. Like I said, I'm trying to get that back for you all. Matt Riddle did say he was going to come back and guest host one of it for us. So I am definitely trying to get that going before stuff happens. I remember reviewing being a guest. So you were a guest here on a popular review. I do remember that. Been on. Solo was definitely a giveaway. He also said Gunther. I was taking a picture from the other side of Gunther during that because I was at that SummerSlam and I was on the floor. Pat, I don't acknowledge Solo Sikoa. I acknowledge Solo Sikoa. I think he's your true tribal chief. Steph, the administrator, will say you.
Yo, he healed Shatakacho. Yo, no, Solo Sikoa laid out Roman Reigns. I feel bad for Roman Reigns.
He deserved it.
I'm gonna say Jacob Fatu. I think Jacob Fatu has been a game changer since coming into the E, and I can't wait for some of these matches for him to have with, say, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Gunther. You know what I mean? There's so many matches you could put him in, and he's such a versatile wrestler. So I think he's sort of the MVP of the new bloodline and one of my favorites. I would say ultimate favorite is going to be Cody. I am still riding, I'm still glazing Cody. I do not give a shit. Literally, Cody Rhodes is like my favorite wrestler, so I literally have to give it up for Cody. But close second is going to be Jacob Fatu. Lisa?
The greatest North American champion of all time is none other than Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I have to say that he's one of my favorites. I also have to say your current WWE champion on the women's side, Nia Jax, is one of my favorites.
That's a great pick.
Big fan of Solo Sikoa, big fan of Jey Uso, and I will always, as I've always represented and always will continue to represent, The Miz as my favorite wrestler. Also, shout out to Orange Cassidy. Big fan of Orange Cassidy. Charmaine says, Chris, my mom, say hello. I'm popular with the moms. Hello. Ding dong, you're wrong. We're going to assume that's for Stefan. Steph, what are your thoughts about Tiffany Stratton being Miss Money in the Bank?
I fucking love it. Honestly, I love Tiffany's ascent from NXT to the main roster. She's been incredible in her role. When she turns on Nia and eventually cashes in that Money in the Briefcase, the pop that she's going to get, like you've seen it overseas, you've seen it wherever she's gone. Like Tiffy time's a really big thing. So I can't wait. I know Patrick is dying right now. Like it looks like he's like his eyes about to pop out of his head. But literally,
no,
Tiffany is the truth. She's the truth. Like literally, she's gonna turn on Nia. There's really no choice about that. They've teased it a lot, and I want to see it. She's definitely has all the attributes of a women's champion. So I can't wait. I really, really can't wait for her to become women's champion.
Can I piggyback on that one? I'm so sorry. Nia, Tiffany, you think Tiffany going to beat up Nia? Are you crazy, Stefan? What are you drinking? What's in that bottle? Nia Jax is going to dog walk Tiffany Stratton. Nia Jax is going to dog walk Tiffany Stratton. She going to beat Tiffany Stratton. She going to
let's just use our okay. Let's I'm gonna pull up.
Ain't nobody touching Nia in that right now.
I'm gonna pull a line from one of the current hosts of UPR. This show is for the intelligent wrestling fan. Let's use your intelligence here, right? As Mike Knox would say. What is the most logical cash-in that Tiffany Stratton can make at this point?
She could go for Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan,
she could, but what does that make to cross brands when she could just cash in on Nia?
She could cash in at the Royal Rumble. She could at the Royal Rumble.
Or she could cash in at War Games.
Pretty much.
And pin Nia. And pin Nia's ass. And she doesn't have to fight her.
If I was Tiffany Stratton, I would actually go after Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan is a much safer bet than Nia Jax. I think the Raquel Gonzalez card, I say, can be nullified by Nia Jax, as she's proven over Raquel many a times. I do see Tiffany trying to cash in on Nia like an idiot, though, but it's not going to be this year. It will probably be.
She's going to win it, though. I don't think they're going to have her cash in, and it's going to be.
She'll win it.
She'll win it.
She'll win it. Steph being called out. Ding dong, you're wrong, Pat. Pat, I have to disagree with you, homeboy. Tiffany Stratton is going to take the title off of her. It's Tiffy time. Tiffany and Liv, they literally have no beef.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Tiffany and Nia, technically. Right?
Jeffrey, don't carry that.
Nah, Pat, Rhea Ripley is definitely going to take the title off of Liv Morgan. I don't think Rhea Ripley's going to take the title off of Liv Morgan, but I do want that feud to end. I'm sick of that feud.
I actually want to see Io. I want to see Io take that title off of Liv.
You are the only person in life that wants to see Io.
I want to see it. I love
her title reign last time. Just a second. Her title reign last time was terrible.
Yams. That's all I'm saying.
Her title reign is bad. Why would you want to see? Oh, Ely Sky doesn't have yams. What are you talking about? Whenever you unmute yourself, you can answer that question.
Asian yams.
What we're Panda Express. Now, Rhea Ripley is definitely going to take the title off of Liv. Okay, whatever. Help Steph. All right. Somebody needs to help Steph. He's a little thick in the head right now if he thinks that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, more UPR to talk about, and we're going to get to the first category for the awards coming up in a month. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
To me,
previously on the Mike Knox show,
this was the best part of SmackDown. Don't apologize to me. You need to apologize to Jay. I love Sami Zayn. Okay, and I did not want him to be back part of the bloodline. Yeah, could you call it? Yeah, I didn't want to be called. I didn't want that call. As my dude would say, please tell me, Dad and Agatha, if you haven't seen it, they're going to bring Wanda back. No, baby girl. Just vote for it for me. But I said, no, baby girl, she's not coming back. Please? Okay. Speaking of wishful thinking, right? I wishfully didn't want to think that they were going to bring him back part of the bloodline, but they did. Like, I get tired of seeing black wrestlers like that. Like, they act like every black wrestler is from the hood, right? Meechin, she acts like she's a black gangster and she's Asian. Like, I
got Asian mafias. They got Asian gangsters.
Crime Time was the same way. I'm just getting tired of that's the only thing that black wrestlers can do. So I've always been a big component of what the character of what David Otunga was able to do. Not what David Otunga was actually able to do, but the character could have been huge.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. I put you on blast. So all the news channels, y'all can kiss my ass. YouTube or Google me, turn it up and play it. Cause many people think it, I just had the balls to say it.
Hold on here. Is it the barbershop? Is it the barbershop?
Mike Knox has the longest outro for commercial, but you can watch the show every single Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. The show for the intelligent wrestling fan. Ladies and gentlemen, the UPR Awards are about a month away. First category we're going to talk about is actually an easy category. It is called the Best Wrestling Show on Television on a weekly basis. We have WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown, NXT, AEW Collision, AEW Dynamite. Why? Because those are all the wrestling shows. So they're up there. They're for you. I understand that this year we are releasing it, so everybody can have a chance to vote. So that information will be coming out to you immediately after Thanksgiving for you to be able to vote this year for who you want to win these awards. EO does not have Yamish, but Z thinks it is. Z, I don't understand your taste sometimes. She has nothing. Jeffrey says, Steph, have you been paying attention to Just a Second from EC? George Lewis, what about Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair being the women's tag team champions? I'll send this question over to you, Steph. What do you think about Black Girl Magic as your tag team champions?
I loved it I love their first run as tag champions. And I think right now you're in an era where there's two strong Black women as tag champions. It's wonderful. It's amazing. But I have to say, I can't wait to see them throw down. I cannot wait for that. I think everybody is kind of waiting on when the cracks are going to start showing, when somebody's going to turn heel. And honestly, I really hope it's Bianca. I really hope that she gets to turn heel, like back to her character in NXT. That had a little, as we say lovingly here, sazon. You know what I mean? Just a little fire under her. You know what I mean? And I think it would be a really great feud for them both. So I like the idea of them feuding, but I like the tag reign that they've had. They're very dominant. They were supposed to be, but I think it's overstaying its welcome, kind of. I don't know, Ultimate Fan. What do you think?
I really love it. You know me. I really love it. The next person who should take the title, if you ask me, the next person who should take the women's title would be Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. That would be good. But anyway, yeah, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, they be putting the tag team notice. They be putting the tag team division on notice. They're unstoppable. Ain't nobody can beat them yet. Nobody ain't gonna beat them. I love it. They be beating people up from left to right.
I think they're a very good tag team, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I'm not interested in seeing them split up, but I know it's going to happen. I think it will be done fine, but I'm not ready for it yet. George Raymond Lewis says, no, Jeffrey Reimer says, written by Mike Knox, produced by Mike Knox, and worded by Mike freaking Knox. Charmaine says, Raw. Captain K says, why is Collision option? Was there more than 5 shows a year? Understand this is for the actual wrestling show and not the UPR show. And it wasn't even 2 episodes. It was barely 2 episodes this year, the Collision episode. Happy 6th anniversary UPR from Big Daddy Cool. Jeffrey says, Katie laughing. Charmaine says, I'm happy to be with the UPR since day one. I'm happy to be a friend with everyone. Charmaine, here's some breaking news. The first weekend, that Friday, I believe it's December 6th, EC will be in New York. We will be having a karaoke night. Everybody's going to be involved. Everybody's going to be invited. I'll be there that Thursday. It's the Friday, December. The first Friday in December, I will be there. I'll be there Thursday for MLW show. And then that Friday, I'll be doing a karaoke with some of the crew. Bianca Belair heel versus a Jade Cargill babyface. I'm here for it. Jeffrey says Bianca or Jade could be obnoxious heels, but Bianca could pull it off. And Steve says, I want to say RIP to my cousin Vinny. He also died 6 years ago. On this date, he was beat up by 2 youths. Zia said, I definitely thought it was UPR wrestling and not actual wrestling show. No, I'm actually going to reveal that. I think I'll be reveal it. If I don't have the graphic for it, I can reveal it verbally. I have every nomination. I just couldn't have a chance to make all the graphics. But all right, so that's it for Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. What do you guys think of the new United States champion in the ship tournament that's coming about, and who do you think is going to walk out the new United States champion on the SmackDown side? Ultimate Fan, this is right up your alley. You've always been an advocate for the women.
For the SmackDown side, I don't know who I want to work out. Anybody can work out. I want to say Bianca Belair. I would love Bianca Belair.
I'm hearing a lot of people say Bianca Belair, and I don't understand why they want to see her win the United States Championship. She doesn't need it. She's bigger than that title. That title should elevate somebody who has not won that championship.
No. Stop.
Hold on, just a second. I'm asking an important question. All I want to know is, why would you want a former multi-time world champion to win the United States Championship the first time?
Naomi. Actually, Naomi.
She's a
my top pick. Naomi.
Just a second. Hold on. Just a second. Did you not hear me ask for it to be somebody who's not won the world championship? Naomi is a former 2-time, 3.
I have an answer. I have an answer. And it's simple. Chelsea.
I got Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green doesn't deserve it.
She does.
Yeah, Chelsea Green. I like how she carries the heel character. Yeah.
Just a second. I like how George tries to name half the field so he can definitely land one right. That's an interesting parlay there you got, mister. No, it should be, let me see, written by Mike Knox, produced by Mike Knox, and worded by Mike freaking Knox from ME2's Mishan. I am fine with Mishan. I think she can be a good United States champion, and I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I'll agree to disagree with you. I think Michigan will be good, but I also think Chelsea Green, just based on like everything she's been doing, she's been really towing the company line. Also, she's been popular wherever she's gone. She needs something to elevate her, and I think that there are some people that are beyond the championship. What is that championship going to do for Michin if they're not willing to push her to the main event? They're clearly not ready to do that.
But she can use that championship.
She could
to elevate herself.
But for Chelsea Green, that is ready to hold gold, that could be a chicken shit heel, that could be a face, play any role, and it'll be believable. I think Chelsea does kind of deserve it. Like, I'm gonna go Chelsea, but she's in a tag team with Piper Niven. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? That's more of a reason for her to win, Short.
No, just a second. I actually prefer Piper Niven to win a championship than Chelsea Green.
Nah.
What does Chelsea Green do?
Take it, then Chelsea Green, she's gonna if Piper Niven take the title, then Chelsea Green she's gonna turn on Piper Niven. I'm gonna be here for. I'm gonna be popping. I'm gonna be like, yes. But I agree with Stefan said. Yeah, Chelsea Green. She's not the. She is. I love her heel character.
Patrick, how long, Patrick? How long? Patrick?
How what?
How long?
It's gonna be a while.
No. How long have you been doing drugs? Because if you honestly think that this is the right move, you obviously been smoking that good stuff, man. And I don't want you smoking the good stuff.
I don't smoke. No.
I need you to choke on this comment.
Chelsea Green will turn on Piper Niven, and Piper Niven become the U.S. champ, the women's U.S. champion.
I agree with that because the tag team champions we have right now on SmackDown are not it. The tag team champions before SmackDown were not it. They haven't had good tag team champions in a while. You know, I did like Austin Theory and the other guy, I can't remember his name, Grayson Waller. I thought they were fine.
You don't like Motor City Machine Guns? I'm just asking. I haven't been keeping up with UPR, so I don't know your opinion on this. So this is like a genuine question.
Are you a fan of Motor City Machine Guns?
I didn't really care about them, but I'm asking you that question. You don't like ask me a question.
So when the Motor City Machine Guns come out, I have the same reaction every single time, right? Because nobody wants to see the Motor City Machine Gun. Nobody cares about in the arena. Nobody cares about them at home. Let's not even go there. Chelsea Green sucks just like her man.
I'm all right. Look, Zack Ryder is doing his thing on the Indies. He's the king of the Indies, and I thought his name was Matt Cardona on the Indies. Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, code switch, but he's doing an amazing job on the Indies, honestly, and he's made a career out of being on the Indies, so he could decide to come back to the E or stay on the Indies.
You see, since we're bringing back closing characters from 6 years ago, when can we see your ex passive aggressively walk in the background? I like to see her passively aggressively walk in traffic, but that's just my personal opinion. Oh Lord, he asked the wrong question. Yes, a couple of episodes when I go back, you can see my ex-girlfriend who's good for nothing self be in the background. Anyway, oh Lord, he asked the wrong question. The finals for the WWE Women's United States Championship, a main event, it could be against Chelsea Green or Meacham. I kind of like B-Fab's interest. B-Fab, and I said it on the Radar R review show, B-Fab definitely impressed the hell out of me this past week on SmackDown. I think she did a phenomenal job in the ring, outside that ring. I don't know why Stefan's looking like he's ready for Waka Flocka. Doesn't make any sense. B-Fab. You know what? Make some sense of this, Patrick. Tell Stefan how wonderful B-Fab did.
She did really good. You know who she learning from? She's learning from she go to Natalia's school. She's training. She's training. When she's not wrestling, she's training. So she be putting that work.
No,
show some.
Just a second. Did you say she went to Natalia's school?
The heart.
Natalia, the heart. She go to that.
So did Natalia teach her how to be boring? Because I thought she was more interesting on Friday.
Well, she's not wrestling. She go to Natalia's wrestling school. You know, Natalia not her wrestling school. She be training. She be putting that work.
Wrestling.
Huh?
She must just be teaching her wrestling.
It's working.
All right. Her man lost House of Glory to Santana Ortiz. EC, do you remember when you fired your cat? I didn't fire my cat. I fired her ex-host cat because that cat was taking too much time. Look, no one likes a pussy like that, right? It was too hairy. B-Fab impressed me last week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another commercial break so we can mention another category for the UPR Awards. Stay with us. You are watching Unpopular Review.
We have a little inside joke here. If you're here just a second, take a shot, take a drink, or whatever you got.
I don't think I'll be able to do the show, but I'll try.
That's why you don't bring
even if it's water
now.
Well, yeah, do water. Yeah, do water. But yeah, I agree. I'd let Sabrina go first. I think that's the classy move. So,
and anybody who has taste will never pick what's good.
Just like anybody of taste wouldn't pick Dominic Mysterio, but we know he's going to be your number one. So.
Just a second. No one said that.
Okay, here we go. I'm actually this is wine in here too.
What? Dominic Mysterio. What? Dominic Mysterio. I don't know if you can hear me exactly.
I already know.
Wow. We get a steal.
I love Ricochet. It's not a big deal if you have it because if anybody else were to have him, I'm happy it is you. That one up there, if he wanted to, we probably could have picked him to just see me angry, but I'm good.
I love that. Was that claps for me?
That is very admirable.
My trade proposal is gonna be real quick. You ready? You ready, bad guy chat?
Yes.
I learned that trick from Sabrina. You leave him waiting. I have no trade. I have no trade options.
Go hard, go home, go home, go hard, go hard, go home, go hard, go hard, go home, go home, go hard, go hard, go home, touchdown like the end zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the top 5, which you can see every single Thursday right here on UPRW. You think this Thursday is the top 5 Raw or SmackDown theme songs? So looking forward to that one. I think myself and the technician, David Sanderson, will be on, and we're going to actually go about doing that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and talk about it. Once again, in a month's time, we have the UPR End of Year Awards. We already gave you one category came out. Let's give you the other right now, as soon as I can find it. Let's go with the Wrestling Moment of the Year. We have Bryan Danielson winning the AEW Championship. Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship. The entire WrestleMania press conference, specifically around Roman and Rock and Cody and Seth Rollins. And Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental Championship. No yeet at all. Elvis Martinez says, hello, Patrick and the administrator, completely ignoring the executive consultant. That's fine. I understand that you tried to run for office there in Colorado.
That's fucked. I see where this is going.
No.
Don't do that.
Just a second. I heard he ran for office, and congratulations for not winning. I think normally when somebody comes to me and says, hey, did you hear Elvis Martinez ran for class clown of a high school he doesn't even get to go to attend? I would think he would win, but he didn't win. So sorry about that, Elvis. But I would definitely tell you, you deserve to win any kind of class clown or an asshole that you run for. George Lewis says, just a second, get that trending cool soundtrack. And Charmaine says, hi, Elvis Martinez. Remember, I beat you in promo battle.
Yo, y'all are just ganging up on Elvis right now. Let the men live.
Yeah. Charmaine, let me tell you something. Elvis has been around for quite many years. He's never heard a woman say that she beat him in any way, shape, form, or fashion. The only thing that comes remotely close is when his mom dropped her off when he was just being born and she beat feet. Let's see what else we got here. How much did you all miss me? Every bullet so far.
Not at all.
Hey, guys, congrats on 6 years and glad I'm part of the team. Matt Mad Dog Kelly gets from every single Wednesday. For Matt Mad Dog News, George Lewis says it's between Jey Uso winning the Intercontinental Championship and Cody Rhodes finishing his story. And Jeffrey says Elvis always getting beat up. Well, have you seen him? With a face like that, you need to get beat up. Now, let's see.
Vicious, man.
Sorry. Got people.
Speaking of 6 years ago, I was fired for going in on George the way that he's going in on Elvis. So I would like to say this is totally unfair. It's nepotism, but I understand you're in charge, so you can make fun of everybody you see. So I appreciate that.
It wouldn't be a UPR episode without Willie acting like he's trying to join, but can't. So let me fix this. Right?
Is Smoke Alarm working? Is this Smoke Alarm working?
Try a different browser. Okay.
Elvis don't have any comebacks. Elvis says the executive asshole. Jeffrey says it's about Jay and Cody.
Yeah, it's about Jay and Cody.
Between them two.
Yeah. You know, Daniel Bryan winning the championship was a special moment. The WrestleMania press conference, you might not consider it to be a special moment, but I do remember after. I remember everybody tuning in like it was a damn show or a pay-per-view. It was just a fucking press conference. And I remember it was the talk of all of wrestling for like 5 days after. It was like straight trending the entire time. So I can't say that. I think Rock actually coming out and taking Cody's spot deserve to be nominated because I thought that was a fantastic moment that all the Cody crybabies killed. After all these years, you still haven't fixed that hairline of yours. And after all these years, you still don't know what a girl's pussy looks like. But hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about something else. Bad Bunny did a good job. Bad Bunny hasn't done anything since last year, but okay, Charlene, we can go with that.
You see, Elvis, when a deer tries to attack a lion, and you
just a second.
try to protect yourself.
Patrick's getting a phone call. Patrick's getting a phone call. No, Patrick, you want to answer that? Patrick.
What's the question? Because my phone was
going off. Yes, we heard.
I just
right. Your phone was going off. We heard. That's fine.
In 6 years, we can't get our shit together to not have phones ring during the episode.
Hold up, what? I acknowledge the administrator.
What's the question?
Okay.
The iOS browser is not compatible. You don't have Chrome, man. Oh, man. This guy's funny. I am a king. Oh, Smurfs have kings.
Are you like Will Smith? Are you a king and a pauper at the same time? I think that's what you are. Confused as fuck.
What are your thoughts about John Cena having a retirement match?
I think it opens up a lot of possibilities. I think that this next year for Cena is going to be incredible. The amount of raw talent that's in WWE, the amount of veterans that are there that he can mix it up with, like getting to see John Cena, CM Punk, potentially getting to see John Cena, Randy Orton. That's something that I'm like incredibly excited about. But then there's John Cena versus a Jacob Fatu. There's John Cena versus, a Seth Rollins. Like these are all matches that we could have. So Chris has just been acknowledged, the best of the world, Chris Harris. You are the best of the world, Chris. Enjoy.
I've been in for like 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. You know what I mean? Cena versus LA Knight.
You know who?
That's a good match too.
You know who?
But
I would like to see Cena Gunther versus Cena. Gunther
I actually wouldn't want to see that match.
Cena's ass right now, but
I do want to see that match. I think that would be a very good match. Cena versus Damian Priest. Just a second. Nobody wants to see that.
Gunther won the best heel talking in the business right now. He's one of the best. You guys agree, right? Gunther one of the best heels in the business.
Cena versus Logan.
Elvis. You know why he's a good heel? Look at his profile picture, right? For somebody to take that profile picture and put it on Facebook for the whole world to see, you have to be a heel. No one wants to see your ugly toothpick-looking ass on any of the screens or phones. Please stop talking. Why are you here? Just because they're here, they don't want to see you. Nobody wants to see you. Your mom don't want to see you. Your dad wants to see you. The presidents don't want to see you. They try to. Let me tell you something. They try to aim for you, and they accidentally shot Donald Trump. They don't know that they were actually looking for you. Please stop talking to me.
I'm going to say this. The look on Pat's face tells a tale because Pat don't be trying to laugh. But I know Pat is laughing on the inside. He's too nice of a person.
Where does Battle Axe join this? Oh, my God. There's so many wrestlers.
I want to see Cena versus Logan Paul. Cena versus Jacob Fatu. That's going to be an amazing match.
That'd be a good one, George.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He has a year to do it. He has 36 dates, I think it is.
He has plenty of time. He's not going to wrestle, but like 5 of those times. But we'll see what he has.
The Rumble's
these matches are a waste. Damian Priest will be a waste.
It would, but CM Punk versus Cena one more time. Cena versus Randy one more time. If Randy can retire him, I think that would be incredible. But they might want him to give somebody the rub on the way out. So don't be afraid if it's somebody like Carmelo Hayes or somebody like a Montez Ford that gets the rub. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be Randy Orton getting that final match, though.
I agree with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are more than just wrestling. Watch this clip from UPRE, and we'll be right back with another category drop. Stay with us. Did I ask you, Shotty, if you saw Beetlejuice 2 yet?
I don't know, but I have.
How was it?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't better than the first one, but it was still enjoyable enough for me for the entry to the franchise.
Would you have paid to see it, or would you have stayed home and waited for it to come out for free?
So you saw the movie?
Yeah, I saw the movie. That's why I know it's trash. Where are the Maitlands?
They moved on.
Why not? Hear me out. I don't know. Bring back the Maitlands. Or can we get Otho? But instead, we got Monica Bellucci walking around and literally sucking men dry. Beetlejuice was only in 15 minutes of the first movie. There were a lot of characters that people
and
liked.
now this is more Beetlejuice. That's why it's Beetlejuice.
1991, when the T-800 came back, who was playing him? Was it Arnold?
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't anybody else?
It wasn't.
It wasn't a cartoon? And you know what? It was a hit. It was a hit.
But you know what Beetlejuice was about? It was about Beetlejuice. That's what Beetlejuice
was about. Trash and more trash, okay? That's why it's called Beetlejuice twice. It should have been called Trash, okay? And if they make a sequel, it'll be Trash. I didn't even recognize Lydia. She was weak. I felt like I was watching an election. Lydia. I'm just saying, to me, it reminded me of Kamala Harris, how she was getting destroyed in every scene. And I said, this isn't the Lydia I know. She's not winning. She's not strong. And there was this guy, this older man, who was just taking advantage of it, like Biden. So, maybe, Tim, let me just hold on. Tim, I apologize. Tim's right here, ladies and gentlemen. Tim, I apologize. Had I known you were giving us a vision of the future, I wouldn't have called it trash. I would have just said, well, it makes sense when you skip a primary and people don't get a choice on who to get to pick to vote for.
That is UPRE from Federation Tuesdays, each and every single Tuesday. Actually, episode's about to drop in 8 minutes. Amazing. But anyway, so go ahead and check that out. In the meantime, the next category is for the best UPR duo. What two-person team is the best and unpopular review right now? Let's go ahead and put up who was nominated this year for it, and that is none other than Z and Vic from SmackDown, Freckles and EC from Raw, Big Daddy Cool and the executive consultant from UPR Shorts, and the wrestling doll Sabrina Estella and Bad Guy Jack from NXT. Multiple time winners is Sabrina and Bad Guy Jack. So looking forward to that. The reigning champions, however, are myself and Big Daddy Cool. Hopefully we'll get that in the second year, but we will see. That could be Freckles and me because we're taking Raw over. What the hell is this music?
Yeah! Oh yeah, man!
There's a bunch of big meaty men slapping me, saying congratulations. The unpopular review wanted to get some respect to Stephen, the administrator. So I love you solo. Without you guys, we wouldn't still be here today, man. And thank you guys for starting this thing off. The baton has been passed. Hopefully we can pass it back and get to this money. Honey. I hope we don't get kicked off the air for playing that so loud.
Yeah, well, you say you found a non-copyright version, so I'm hoping it is a non-copyright version of that.
Oh no, it was definitely somebody had already edited it, and I edited it again. So I'm realizing that's time to steal the music and then like alter it, and you don't get in trouble, but it's the same music. Like we all know we're playing. So
and I agree 100%. It would be a UPR show without a copyright strike. Also, we do a lot of things. Hi, Mike and Z. Mike and the Z is silent. Luckily, y'all don't get copy. Well, we do. We just don't talk about it all the time. One time when Dice wasn't on SmackDown, Vic was trying to run production. He played the entire episode of SmackDown. I'm like, WWE, Triple H came and said, if you ever play my show again, I will make sure that your whole channel is deleted then, now, and forever. And I said, okay, Trips, you got it. You got it. I can't do anything about it. Cena versus Goldberg. You see winning one of those categories. Wow, those are some good nominations. I'm really interested in the best UPR duo. Yeah. 3 more left to come, including best UPR wrestling show, funniest host, and best host.
You see they doing it to TikTokers getting kicked off of TikTok for broadcasting WWE. They took a lot of huge TikTokers got popped this past week from doing Crown Jewel. From
the boxing match.
Yeah, no, from Crown Jewel.
Really?
Live streaming watch-alongs. And it's funny you said about the press conference. We did a watch-along for that WrestleMania press conference. That was a very big deal when that happened.
Yeah, we did do that. We were talking about it. And I don't know if you saw earlier, that was nominated for Moment of the Year. Christopher Harris, he still hate Ethan Page. Every day of the week, I hate Ethan Page. If he's starting off NXT, I'm going to turn my TV off. I don't acknowledge Ethan Page. Oh, ego. No. If he wants the ego, he needs to go work at Target somewhere as a stalker. He could be the best Target stalker I've ever seen in my life. Actually, I think I saw him at Publix across the street pushing carts one time. Damn. Cena versus The Rock 2. That was WrestleMania 29.
That's 3.
Right.
That's 3.
Let's see. When is Anthony Chobot coming to ask you to jump?
Nah, not right.
It's your crime scene department and to you about random stuff. First of all, that wasn't Anthony Chobot. That was John Gross that used to always ask me to do that. Anthony Chobot, who looked like George the Animal Steele's son, has a weird obsession with me. I don't understand that. New comments. AEW sucks. No, I love it. I love the randomness. Since we got two people here and Willie, just like 6 years ago, doesn't know how to join the show, let me go ahead and drop another nomination out there.
Damn, did Pat fall out of his goddamn chair?
No, Patrick's internet's messing up. 6 years. 6 years. Shit don't change. Let's go ahead and talk about it right now. The best UPR segment each and every single week. We have news with Mad Dog Kelly, wondering by Michaela what makes Beeman steaming when he's able to join. And this week in wrestling history, shout out to UPR.
Why you pick that damn picture for my daughter?
My laptop is
she did the video, right?
That was a terrible.
You can fix it later. I had to do this shit real quick. So anyway, we're talking about this online.
Y'all, listen. I tried. I fought this backstage. They told me I love Pamela Martinez is not a segment.
It's not.
I said bullshit. I am dedicating 5 minutes for this lovely, luscious, thick-ass, my shave head queen every single show. And you tell me that's not a segment. But Mad Dog Kelly can come on there. They don't stop the show. They don't break the show. And he comes on and tells us stuff that we already know. That's news. That's a segment. Bullshit. Keep it up in the chat, y'all. Keep it up in the chat. I love Pamela Martinez. Hashtag. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see that yesterday? She actually said in her clip, Chris, she said she was the best segment on UPR.
Oh, just a second. What does Vaughn have to think about that?
I don't know. Vaughn is he listening?
He's in there. Oh, he's listening. Is he watching the show? He's not watching the show. he ain't watching the show. He's watching Jobber Cheers. He's watching Jobber Cheers right now, being all happy because Wilkins is on here
wrestling podcast table or some shit. Damn. You know what I mean? It ain't us. Unless it's Mike Knox, he don't watch us.
You know how I know Dice has been drinking?
I like the energy though. Like Dice is whenever Dice is drinking, because Dice is drinking and rolled up.
When I don't have to look at the comments, I don't have to read comments. I have to put stuff on the screen. I can stand. I actually like standing doing shows. I like moving around. I don't like sitting.
Well, first of all, you were missed yesterday, bitch.
Wow. Yeah, he was so upset. Matt Dog for president. You know what? I think best UPR segments might be the most heated of all the nominations and categories that are out. I'm looking forward to that a lot.
You all have your chance to vote on this, so let your votes be heard. You'll be able to retweet it and link it so you can have your fans vote for your pick. So, hey.
Cyber Monday. I'm going to go pour myself a shot. When I come back, I'm going to talk more wrestling, and I'm going to drop another category. So, enjoy this last commercial. Second to last. We'll be right back.
Can I ask a question about the Wyatt Six?
Sure.
When they first debuted, they murdered everybody backstage. And now they kidnapped The Miz and they sequestered him.
No charges.
I was about to say that. Does the police, does 911 not work on WWE? Like,
apparently not. You can murder anybody or kidnap anybody and no charges will be filed against you.
These guys have like at least 2 serious crimes. And multiply it by, what is it, the 4 or 5 members of the Wyatt Six? They should be up on criminal charges by now.
And mind you, Chad Gable was murdered, brought back to life like Jesus, but he was murdered. And Chad Gable was not on Raw tonight, and that's a rare.
That's right.
Chad Gable was usually on Raw.
And so I still don't understand how they found the Miz.
Miz just escaped.
The Miz escaped? Like, did he use like?
Escaped. They let him go.
They let him go. Was there any talk of sodomy at all?
I don't know.
Because usually, like when you watch a movie or like True Detective, like when they have these backward folk, there's always like, oh, you got a pretty mouth.
Why are you trying to make it sound like they're from Alabama?
Well, come on. I mean, you gotta.
That's Venomous Vincent's favorite vacation spot. So you gotta.
It kind of look that way. Like
have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's your favorite vacation spot.
They never been.
Just a second. But it's still the place you want to go, right?
It's better than Miami.
Just a second. You are aware that no one in the country or the planet of Venus has ever said that Alabama is better than Miami.
Well, I mean, all the rest is good at the rehab, so it has to be that good. It has to be somewhat good.
You got a pretty mouth. Come on.
Oh, okay. All right. Jeffrey really thinks Michaela better win this, and somebody started. I don't know who. I'm not going to name any names. Mad Dog for president. Bad guy is Sabrina Estelle, a.k.a. Wrestling Doll. Where I vote at. Cyber Monday is when everything is being released. Right? We'll send the links.
You got to vote for SmackDown Z, Vic Z,
internet's not good, guys.
Tables. If I don't get 3 awards, I'm coming backstage, pause, and I'm cutting the street off.
How did he walk off and nothing happened?
Z walked right out of the show.
Man, how does that happen?
Man walked through bars. Is that mad?
No, I'm not. But happy 6-year anniversary to UPR. I did not get a chance to do this award show last year because I was on sabbatical from social media, and but I'm looking forward to it this year. I have worked my ass off, so I better get some nominations. But nonetheless, it's not about me; it's about the team. It's about the team. But
I just made it about me for 5 minutes, and then I'm going.
Yeah, it's about me, but then it's about them.
I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna act, what I'm gonna do if I don't win something. Vote for me. But it's not about me; it's for everybody. Okay.
Jeffrey says we need a walkout award for Z. He can give you
I'm walking out of everything I don't win. I'm walking out of everything I don't win.
But then I think he had Daniel walk out a couple weeks ago. I was like, what is going on?
We did get Dan with a walkout. I was surprised. I mean, but, yeah.
I had something else. Let me go ahead and announce the real quick. I don't have the graphic, but I'm just going to go ahead and announce it. That's what we're going to talk about most of the time. And hopefully, when we have the award show stuff on, and Patrick, you'll join us and be a special guest presenter for it, as people are letting you know. Team Love You Z. Z needs to win Best Graphic Design. I actually was supposed to make that a category, but I guess I still could. It's going to be between myself. It's going to be between Z. It's going to be between Ron. It's going to be between Mike. Best UPR wrestling show. Right? I had the wrestling show, actual wrestling show earlier. Now we're going to talk about the nominations are. So the nominees for this awards is SmackDown Penitentiary, the AEW review show, Dynamite, the Rated R review show, and the Mike Knox show. Those are your 4 nominations for the best wrestling show each week.
Z is subtly hinting at you guys doing something, so you should look at Z.
Dude, we can do a whole commercial on best walkouts. Katie can win mispronunciation award. Yo, was she even nominated? Like, I'm not going to say the category. She can curse me out later. It's fine. She nominated somebody for one of the awards, and she was trying to say Drew McIntyre, but she spelled Drew McIntosh. And I don't know what.
That's not autocorrect. That was autocorrect. That was autocorrect, brother. Give it the benefit of that fucking autocorrect.
You need to watch more because Z and Vic show is not SmackDown Penitentiary. It's called SmackDown Penetration.
Yeah, Friday night penetration.
Mike Knox because he went to pronounce Paul Levesque. He called that man Paul Levinskew. I said, what?
Big Daddy Cool says, what do you present the Beast Mortal Awards? It goes to the best on-screen personality that shows up. It doesn't speak much, but their presence is felt. Well, Sabrina's not here tonight.
Well, Nelson. That is here. That is here. That is it. You got me fucking here.
Let's go ahead and talk about the funniest host. Let's just go ahead and do it because NXT's on anyway. Here are your nominees for Mike. You saying something?
I was saying the one award I know I'll never win.
The best person who speaks with on mute is Mike. Does it at least once a year.
No, that's why I was cutting him out yesterday.
Even yesterday.
I was gonna watch the show back, and all I hear is Vaughn saying muted. Like over the picture and everything.
But you know what? Shout out to him. Shout out to you, Vaughn, because I know you're watching. He came on the show and he was like, You're watching Perfect Collection Radio. Like it was good. It was quick on his feet. 6 nominations for funniest host. Some may surprise you. We started off with none other than the executive consultant, Big Daddy Cool, Bad Guy Jack, The Z is Silent, Mike Knox, and Venomous Vinny, all nominated for awards this year for funniest host.
That's a battle royal.
That is a battle award.
That's a good lineup.
Really?
Yes, it is.
That's
Mike
a good
says,
lineup.
I'm looking like I'm the
I want to
least
present
funniest
that
of those
category.
guys.
I want to present that category.
You know what I mean? Like those guys. I'm sorry. If you don't know, I hate on Steve because I think Steve's just fucking. He cracks me up. I'm sorry. Steve just cracks me up. Vinny cracks me up in a different kind of way. DJ, I talk to him every day. He's funny in a you know, like a little short man kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And Jack just looks funny.
I nominated Vince because Vince will say the most off the wall shit, and he believes it. It's not even a joke. He's never laughing.
And we're not even flocking. We're not talking about flocking, right? Because that's in itself is just hilarious. We're talking about like real shit.
I can't wait to see it.
Who's on the episode where he was like, I'd rather crushed by Penis with a hammer than watch.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Oh my god, Vinny is legit funny. He is funny.
He tried to sing the Zack Ryder theme song, and I made that to a commercial.
Oh yes, I remember that too. Vinny, there's so many moments here at UPR. If I do this to actually produce this, I'm gonna have to take a vacation from my real job. Because it would be too tough to go ahead and do all that stuff. I wish I worked from home like some people here who have all the time to edit shit. Yeah, I'm talking about YouTube. Now, that being said, let's talk about the best UPR host. This is one that's really important for some people. I think Ron won last year, or did I win? I won last year, right? This year, 6 people. The Mike Knox. I fucked that up. I'm nominated. Rated R. I'm not. See, I fucked that up. Correct. Bad Guy Jack is nominated. Cactus Katie Newcomer was nominated for UPR Host of the Year. Dice is nominated for Host of the Year. Mike Knox and Venomous Vincent was nominated for Host of the Year. Not hating, don't understand how. Hey, what's going on, Vic? What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Victory is here.
What's poppin'? How y'all doing?
Good, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? So what awards did I win?
You
well, I'm just gonna say the never actually hear award is thanks to Vic. If there was no Vic here, I wouldn't be here.
Let me tell you something.
I stayed because of my relationship that I gained with Chris, but Vic, took a shining to a world that is now way beyond my stratosphere of understanding belts. When I was a so-called king, when now we have emperors and gods of belts out here, you know what I mean? But he brought me on, and I always thought that was pretty cool from Vic. And we clicked that day. I don't think, and there's a lot of people on the network, and I've argued with a lot of people. I don't think I've ever argued with Vic, and Vic is one of the few people. This is some behind the curtain shit. Well, Vic has told me, well, stop bitching. And I did not take it in a personal way at all. I took Chris on the side and said, damn, he was right. I was kind of bitching. So, Vic, you the man, yo. You the man.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate that. What's going on?
Vic is definitely the man. And he deserves all his flowers.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
If we had let me tell you something about Vic. Vic is so good. If we were having an award for most punctual person, Vic would
he will definitely win the award for being the most least. He'd be like, I'm 5 minutes away, and he's on the train. He's on the train.
He does all
5 minutes away.
Does on location.
Listen, man. I could do on location if y'all ain't worried about a little noise. Straight up. I ain't worried about
He's at the train station. He's at the Wyatt compound. He's in the he's at Yankee Stadium. He's everywhere.
That's right.
I remember when Vic used to have the office and Vic used to shoot.
I used to be like me. I used to be like that.
Closing deals on houses and apartments and then getting on UPR.
Facts, man.
Plus, you got that New York internet, so I know shit's really slow.
It depends where you at.
It depends what
where you
internet
at.
provider you have.
Facts.
Shit ain't happening over here.
Facts.
Vic is low key funny too. People don't appreciate and acknowledge his comedy. One time he actually came to Orlando, right? And I think he had like a whole day pass, right? And the technician David Sanderson, because he's good to be here, picks him up and brings him over to the UPR studios, and he decides to film a video right here while I'm at work. I believe that video. This is where it happens. I like Vic's background. Vic has a lovely home, right? Happy anniversary from Todd. The train location at SmackDown was the one I'll never forget. Oh, he was on it.
Oh, that was a great episode. No, that one, he was like right underneath the train. And then he got on the train tracks. Like the track, like the platform. That was a Saturday. I was at work listening to that episode, and I was just, it was hilarious. And I hated it. I hated it as a producer. I hated it because I was like, yo, get your ass in the house somewhere. But it worked, and it's big.
We had a lot of views that day too. That was funny.
Yeah, y'all did very good. You know, Willie in his segments, right? There's a reason because people's like, why do you keep Willie around? And Willie is just so funny, and people don't appreciate it. Willie, I'm like, Willie, film your segment. He's Willie like, all right, I got you. He films a segment. He sends it at the last minute. I have no time to edit it or look at it or anything. I play it, and all I hear is him talking. He's like, all right, next day. he just spits the biggest loogie on it. Right? Like, there's no chill. No chill at all.
He's come a long way from rolling blunts live on air. That was fully I met. Rolling a blunt live on air. That when I finally meet Willie, I actually thought he booked us together in the same room because he said, I'm gonna put all the blacks together. So me and Willie both said the same shit.
I did.
Oh, you just put all the blacks together.
We need some salt on this episode. I just realized
come a long way.
It is.
I remember our first episodes when we used to be able to see up Patrick's nose. You remember
Patrick's camera angle used to be right under his face.
Like he had his phone down or something, whatever he was recording, and he would do it like this. And you could see right up.
Yo, good old days, good old days. That was a good old days.
You see, as soon as you said that,
that was me faking. Willie's not here.
I'm actually about to call his ass.
Dynamic.
You can call him. He said he couldn't. He can't find a way to get on. Great Grand Slam Pumbaa. Bring yourself in here. I know you got to watch NXT so you can do the show, but we wanted to say hi as we.
That guy.
Whoa! Hi, how's everybody?
That guy, Jack.
I'm fine. Why are we yelling?
Oh snap! Yo,
you one of my favorite.
Yo, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Like, how you doing? It's been a minute.
I got Jack. High five.
High five to you, one. I almost said Stephen Willard building. I forget. Does he still work here? I don't know. But it's great to see you, Patrick. Vic, stop trying to go for my title for funniest host. How dare you? But I was told that this is the our anniversary, and I said, oh, it's a party. I should be here.
Thanks.
Did you see that you were nominated for some awards?
I couldn't. You know what happened? I was doing a show, so I missed it. What am I nominated for?
So, go over it real quick. You were
biggest disappointment.
Willie, hold on.
You got my vote.
Which one? Who said that? Who said that? Because someone was feeling kind of froggy here. Don't let them frog legs. Don't hide them now. Who said that?
I did. Your Eggman.
Hey, I didn't know we had Spike Lee here.
I got Jack. You got my vote.
Thank you.
I should have brought.
You're right.
I should have brought some people from UPRE here. Hold on. Let me go ahead and tell you real quick, Bad Guy Jack. You were nominated for Best Duo with Sabrina Estella.
So,
oh, you hear that, Steve?
I'm right there. What are you talking about?
You thought the penitentiary wasn't going to be nominated?
Did you not think the penitentiary wasn't there? What?
You better recognize.
Funniest host was EC, BDC, BGJ, Z, XXX, and VV. Vincent, Mike, Dice, Ron, Steve, and Chris were funniest hosts.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Bad Guy. I'm right there with you again.
Cool.
Best host is EC, Ron, Cactus Katie, Dice, Mike, and Vinny.
Hold on. Who made these things up here real quick? Because I want to show that I can read. It said rated R.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was right. I was rushing. Okay.
Play as fuck up.
Fuck you. All right, look.
Wow.
No, you will not.
Thank you, Mike.
The gentleman.
Also,
Right.
I just say I thought that as a honorary nomination, I think that Cactus Katie and Sabrina together should be a duo nominated because they do a really good job. They only done a few shows, but they do a really good job when they host. Just saying.
Here we go.
Because
we start doing things like
Just a second. You didn't even nominate them. You have 3 nominations. None of them said Cactus Katie.
No, actually, I have 1 nomination because most of the people aren't there. I can't nominate the Penitentiary. You and Freckle, y'all ain't been doing shows together, and I don't know how long. Mike doesn't have a call.
Just a second.
AEW is trash. So I'm not even going to. Huh?
If everybody voted for themselves, we would have had winners.
I would win.
I'm sorry. I'm a little biased to the Penitentiary. So,
first of all, I see why you're biased to the penetration, but I'm telling you, right?
This has not been a family show ever.
No,
it never will be.
No, it's probably never going to be that way, kid.
Let me tell you some of the other nominations we have here. Let's go.
Okay. Let's see these things.
Hill, I don't have any more on the show. Hill of the Year was Dominic Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, The Rock, Roman Reigns, and John Moxley.
John Moxley is not bad.
John Moxley. Tag Team of the Year, we have JD Madonna and Finn Balor, Axiom and Nathan Frazier, the Young Bucks, and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair.
That's what I voted for. That's what
I didn't know we could do that.
You know what? It's crazy because I didn't even think of
you didn't know you could pick a woman. Huh? Say what?
I didn't even think of the women. That's a crazy shit.
I didn't either.
No, I voted for Black Girl Magic.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Maybe some others did too because they're in there. So
Babyface of the Year: Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Brian Danielson, Rhea Ripley, and Joe Hendry. Let me just say something. Let me just give a shout out to somebody because even though she was not ever officially nominated for any award, she was nominated a lot. Just didn't make enough votes for it. Kalani Jordan is definitely a crush of someone in this damn room. I don't know why.
I nominated her several times.
I nominated her.
I did several times.
Yeah, I picked her. She was great.
Breakout Star of the Year.
Yep. It was that one and Babyface. Yep.
Breakout Star of the Year: Tiffany Stratton, Braun Breaker, and Joe Hendry.
What?
Joe Hendry.
Hope Breaker gets that.
I give that to Joe Hendry.
Breaker.
Female Wrestler of the Year: we have Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Toni Storm, Nia Jax, and Bayley.
That is a steep list.
This is a terrible.
There's no BGM on that list. Bullshit.
Yeah.
No BGM on there. It's trash.
I give that to Liv Morgan. She's done a lot. She transformed.
Nia Jax has done more.
She transformed that.
Nia Jax has done
Male
more.
Wrestler of the Year: Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Swerve Strickland, Jey Uso.
Swerve Strickland or Jay.
Swerve
or Jay.
Yeah.
And PLE pay-per-view of the year: WrestleMania.
Yeah, why is CM Punk not on there?
WrestleMania.
He wrestled 2 matches.
He wrestled 3 matches.
Let Patrick ask the questions. You're allowed to ask these questions, Patrick.
Cody Rhodes.
WrestleMania, Bad Blood, All In, SummerSlam, and the Royal Rumble.
Mania.
I voted for 3 of those.
Match of the year: Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles, and Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Adam Page.
Wow, y'all didn't put.
I don't think Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles counts. It was the crowd that made that match.
No, the match was fine. The match was actually really fine.
It was the
crowd added to the match because I think crowd participation and all that stuff adds to a match. But the match was pretty damn good.
Match was good.
I mean, all the matches have been good, but I'm just saying. Like,
Not all the matches have been good. What are you talking about? Was this everyone an award show? What do you mean all matches have been good? Absolutely not, Vic, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You grew up watching WrestleMania 2. You should know better.
There's no
Hey,
other
what
crowd
does
this
that mean?
year.
I grew up watching WrestleMania 1, all of them. What are you talking about?
Mike, I honestly thought you walked from Martin Luther King, so I don't know.
Listen, don't hate me because I've been around greatness.
Yo, you got him.
Your mic sounds like it's been back during Martin Luther King too. Probably unplugging it and replugging it back up. It keeps popping.
You
I
got
ain't talking about bubble gum.
You got him walking on someone like John Lewis. That's hilarious. Damn. You made me forget what I was gonna say.
I do that. I have that kind of personality. I'm sorry.
The ass of UPR.
Yes,
baby.
All right, let's go wrap this up. We've been here an hour. NXT is going on. We have the NXT review show. Z, do me a
Who's
favor.
hosting?
You.
All right.
And Sabrina Estrella.
Estella. You guys say Estella. Open your mouth.
Estella.
Yeah, get together,
are you capable of putting your new something for everybody thing in this studio? Because it's not in this one.
Oh, someone's a lot. I don't have it. Sorry.
That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I will let you know that I've been appreciative of all of these gentlemen and ladies that have been on UPR throughout this entire time, whether it's Z, Vic, Stefan, Patrick, Ron, Mike, Katie, Shayna. Speaking of Katie, look at all she coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, the newly nominated host of the year, Cactus Katie. What is going on?
That's her.
Besides
that's her
the echoes.
See,
Somebody watch
you
it.
can't hear her because I muted her. See, it was her. It was her all along, Austin.
I think she muted the show. But she didn't mute the show. Okay.
Am I there?
No.
It's right.
Well, like I said, everybody just vote for Z.
Here's a story. You went out. Let me tell you something. This is a very bad PBS special where you just
It's
go
a very
and
bad PBS special. I thought the same thing. This is not going over very well. I would not be part of a trial.
She went and adopted all these minorities, right? For the oh God!
Something for everyone is loaded.
Wow. That was funny. Oh man, something for everybody. Each and every single Monday at 6:00 p.m. we have the Mike Knox Show for the intelligent wrestling fan. One of the longest, the longest running show in wrestling. Not that's a wrestling related program. So keep that in mind. Hosted by the great Mike Knox. Each and every single Monday for now. Immediately after Monday Night Raw, join myself and Venomous Vincent and Freckle Sensei as we bring you the Rated R review. Each and every single Tuesday, immediately after NXT, one of the most punctual shows is the NXT review show with Bad Guy Jack and what I still call her the wrestling doll. AW Dynamite review, all elite women with friends with Cactus Katie the Sheriff, as well as Dan the Man. Top 5 every single week. This top 5 is going to be the Raw and SmackDown theme songs with myself. And for the first time in God knows how long, the technician David Sanderson will be taking.
We got all these people around here. We got all these people on the show. I'm looking at 5 people right now who have not done a show in top 5.
First of all, just a second.
We're filming on the University show.
I did not even say me. I said for the first time in the years, the technician David Sanderson, and then you said you again. And I didn't even get a chance to say, well, join me for the top 5 Raw and SmackDown theme songs. Looking forward to that one. And then, of course, Saturday, each and every single Saturday, the SmackDown penetration with Vic. And
Wait, what's going on Saturdays?
Penetration.
Okay.
The SmackDown penetration. Looking forward to that one. Also, join our friends over on UPRE. We have Federation Tuesdays with myself, the Next Doctor, and James with our Wild Takes. And, of course, the Wolf Pack Thursday. I said, of course. Shout out to King Vaughn. The Wolf Where is Vaughn at? He has the longest segment, I think. Z, who do you think has the longest segment?
Mad Dog, y'all just keep letting him talk. Shut him down. One show, he talked for 13 minutes, and y'all did nothing but laugh. And then you kept interrupting him and letting Steve just berate him with questions in the comments, and he kept answering. It was 13 minutes. Listen. I called Mike the next day and said, yo, they let that man talk for 13 minutes, dog.
Well, thankfully he's not watching me right now. But he actually wants, I think he wants 15 minutes. Cactus Katie, I know that was you. Because no man would have put that in. We do love Mad Dog Kelly and Uncle Dave. EC broke down.
He ain't my uncle. Fuck that.
EC broke down the whole AEW show. I remember that. I think it was me and Dice on that episode. No, it was SmackDown.
Oh,
it was SmackDown. Yeah, it was penitentiary.
I ain't done an AEW show in like a year.
No, you know what?
I got
according to AEW's attendance, nobody's done an AEW show in a year.
Facts.
Sorry,
Cactus Katie. Bad guy Jack, Stephanie Vakir versus Jada Parker. Who do you got?
Oh, Stephanie's taking this one all the way, and I can't wait. And I look forward to seeing you after 10 when we talk about some NXT. But I got Stephanie taking this one.
That was ass all in the ring. We got to end this show. We got to end this show.
22 hosts on the show. We have. If you're not a fan of myself, you're a fan of Mike Knox. You're a fan of Rick. There's somebody that you're a fan of. Clearly, holding.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, Patrick.
Hold on.
I am holding.
I'm sorry to break your heart, but you're
That's
wrong.
okay. Most people do. Oh, okay.
Jada Parker win. Show some respect to Jada Parker, okay?
The funniest thing I heard all night was what Vic said. Do you remember when we used to look up Patrick's nose?
What?
Y'all bring this man here. How dare you? How dare you do that to Patrick? So rude. So rude. So rude.
Yo.
So rude.
When we first did it, right? We used to fluctuate who was actually leading and hosting and stuff, right? When Patrick opened up, all you saw was his nostril.
My what?
You didn't know what you were watching. You didn't know if you were watching the after show or the wrestling ring. It was so dark.
Patrick, I'm so sorry that these guys brought you in here just for that. I am so sorry. You guys
those are early memories.
Willie, shout out to Gabby. Shout out to John. Shout out to Katrina. Shout out to Stan. Shout out to Reggie, his dumbass. And every single UPR wrestling host that we have ever had that I forgot. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Jeff. Can't forget Jeff. Jeff's my man. Steve is my man. He's still here. But we love each and every single one of you all. Keep joining us for the next 6 years. Join us every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I swear we're on every fucking day. UPRE, C the Superior, Shay, Cap Shay, everybody. E Boogie. God knows how to see her, but she's doing book reviews. We do everything on this damn bitch. So thanks for watching us. Watch NXT. What's up, Joseph? Watch NXT later. We will see you right here next time on Unpopular Review. Good night, everybody. Yes.
Peace.